Okay, welcome to P. Sam's Arts and Crafts. Today we're going to be making a lotion. Yes, a lotion, not a balm, but a lotion, which is about 75% water. It's a little tricky, so let's see. I want to show you how to do it. I've done it a couple times, so hopefully I can do it again today. So what we do is we take 75% of water. In this particular one, I'm using 15% oil, 5% of the shea butter, and 5% of the emulsifying wax, and 1% right there, that little bottle, is the preservative. So what I'll be doing is taking the oil there. I'll be putting it in the large beaker because for this lotion we add the water to the oil and not the oil to the water, even though there's more water. So I'll be putting that oil in the beaker there, and then I'm going to add the what? The shea butter. Yes, that's it. The shea butter and the emulsifying wax, and get it up to 160 degrees over there on my magnetic stir. And then once I do that, I'm going to take the water here. I'm going to put it in the microwave, and I'm also going to get it up to 160 degrees. But first, while I'm over here and I see that alcohol bottle there, you need, because of the water, you get a lot of bacteria. So you need to clean down or sterilize all your equipment before you use it. Even though we're using preservative, you want to take a paper towel and clean it out with rubbing alcohol or even Everclear or anything like that. Okay, so now we're back to that. So as I say, we're going to add the water. Well, first I'm going to get these two things, the oils and the water. The water also has glycerin in it, so to make this moisturizer. So we'll once we get that up to 160 degrees, I am going to put it in the oven and let it sit in there at 160 degrees for 20 minutes. That's what this guide that I'm using recommends to keep the bacteria down. So hold it at 160 for 20 minutes. Anyway, I'll be back at that time. I'll be back to show you various things along the way. Okay, I've emptied the oil and the shea butter and the emulsifying wax into the large beaker, and I've set it on my magnetic hot plate for it to warm up to 160 degrees. Now, this is made up of, the oil is made up of 20 grams of coconut oil, 12 grams of almond oil, and 12 grams of avocado oil. So, and I'm making that's the 25% that I need, along with the cocoa butter and the emulsifying wax. Anyway, that's it, and that's what that is. So I'm not able to talk today. Hopefully I'll be able to talk a little better as we get further along. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Who knows how long it'll take to do that. I'll be back when it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, I've got the oil and the water sitting in the oven at 160 degrees. It shall remain here for approximately 20 minutes. What that does is it kills any bacteria, sterilizes it basically. So that's it. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay, our oil and water are around 165, 170 degrees. They need to be within 10 degrees of each other for it to work right. So now I'm going to pour the water into the oil, and it should turn white. Then after that, I'll be using the immersion blender to blend it for a few minutes. So just 1 second, we'll see, make sure how this goes. There we go. See, it's turned white. That's good. Okay. So I'm going to set this down while I do the immersion blender. Okay, we've got our first mix here. As you can see, it's nice and white. You would never know that it was that dark, really dark green oil that we used in there, would you? Anyway, it's got to cool down. It's about 125 degrees right now. Once it gets down to about 115, I'll be adding the preservative back there, and then I'll be using my essential oils, and then I'll whip it up again. So anyway, that's it for now. Okay, now I'm going to slowly add the preservative. Stir it in a little at a time. Okay, there's all the preservative. Stir it in. Now, for the essential oils. Do about 30 drops of each. Tea tree, lavender, and ginger. So I'm going to put this down while I do that. Okay, I've added them, 90 total drops of essential oils in there. Now I'm going to whip it up with the immersion blender, and I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, it's fluffed up quite a bit more there. You can see it's still separating. It needs to cool down a little bit more. I'll come back in just a little while and whip it up once it's cooled a little bit more, and then that should be it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get my containers, my jars, ready to hold it. So I shall return. Okay, we've got it finished. Got let's see, what do we got here? There we go. Got about 12 ounces of it, although I only used 10 ounces of fluid. I guess it fluffed up the rest. But anyway, that's it. Let's see. That's the lotion. Very nice. Smells good. Goes on really nice. So, see all my stuff over there. Anyway, so that's it. That's how you make a lotion. I'll add all of the, I'll put the recipe and everything. It will be on the post. I'll maybe put it in the comments too, but it will be in the GrassCity post. So anyway, that's it. Toodaloo.